This is actually the 15th edition of ELECRAMA, and fortunately our company has been a patron and exhibited in all the 15 editions. The theme of this year is sustainable energy, and it's something like after the COVID. Normally ELECRAMA happens after every 2 years. This time it is after every 3 years, and it's like a revenge exhibition where people are coming in masses and there are very meaningful customers and visitors. Our company has displayed in this show to renew our ties with our customers, with our dealers, distributors, and also launch several new products. We are looking forward for the next 2 more days left in the show. We were in a meeting yesterday with the Power Minister, Shri R.K. Singh ji, who was kind enough to inaugurate the exhibition. And in the same day evening, we had a CEO roundtable conference. And as per the vision laid down by the government of India, in the next 5 years, in order to sustain the growth of the country, the Ministry of Power or the Power Department has to supply electricity on a continuous basis, and hence the generation, transmission, distribution all will be increased so that in the next 5 years the capacities of each and every manufacturer doubles. So this is the scope lying within the country. Other than that, if you look for export growth, that because of the challenges faced by Europe, challenges faced by US, because of the Ukraine and the Russian war, everywhere you have to make efficiency increased and optimized. For that also there is a huge potential for the Indian manufacturers. As Meco, we have various products which are used in installation, maintenance and commissioning of all areas of electrical distribution, whether it's transmission or generation or distribution. And over and above, we have meters which are having communication protocols, which are able to communicate to the networks and give you intelligent data to manage the systems. When you say smart, it's basically a meter which comes with a lot of information. Whether the information is used for using it properly, the power, or whether you come to know whether you have to do the maintenance in advance, or whether you come to know what will be the requirement for the future. So a smart meter gives you a lot of information in a very simplified format. There is no need to waste time sitting down to collect data, classify the data and get it into meaningful inference. So this is all about the smart meters, the information which we get. We are able to use it intelligently. We are able to use the power in an optimum manner and decrease our cost and increase the efficiencies. The development of India has happened in past, I would say, 75 years so far, post the British era. So a lot of equipment, whether it's in India or in the world, has been installed at various stages. It is not that this is a new country and everything has come up in one phase. So on various phases, we have had the development of the country. So there are various generations of products used, various technologies used. It's a big challenge to today say wherever it's very heavily fossil based, how to convert those into intelligent or smart, efficient usage. But the best part is if we are growing to grow 2 times. So all what we have done in the past 75 years, we will be doing it again, but in a span of 5 years. And in that span of 5 years, we will be using the latest technology. And I think it will be lean, it will be more efficient, and it will be cost effective. So I don't think it as a challenge, it's an opportunity. I think many people have a wrong conception that high quality is high cost. I don't agree to that. For example, you have a building and you have made it very cheaply, where the walls are thin, not having proper insulation, where the windows are not having proper insulation or soundproof. So you make the building at a very low cost. But then over the lifetime of the building, you keep incurring the expenses, whether it is for maintenance, whether it is for air conditioning, whether it's for electricity, or whether the windows are not designed properly so you don't get the natural light. Had you done it still better, a little better, spending little more money, you would have saved on all the cost which you would have incurred in maintenance and air conditioning and lighting over a period of years. So if you have a good design, you implement it well, it's not a big it may be a bigger cost in the initial stage, but on the long term, when you take it forward in the usage, in the maintenance and in getting output out of it. So quality and cost are not that much correlated. Quality is a must. It has to be there. It has to be good quality. And if you do it wisely, you can control the cost. You should never compromise on the quality. From what I have learned is most of these new energies, like if you talk about hydrogen based, or if you talk now the sodium based, the EVs, the sodium based energies, the battery charging, all these are all correlated with solar. And India is one of the biggest geographies where there is huge exposure to the solar radiations. The challenge is how to capture the solar radiations, store them when it is not the time of use. During the day, it's time of use, we can use it directly, but during the night. So once we are able to meet the challenges of battery storages, it will be a good thing. Number two, since we are in new technology areas, so I don't think it's a big challenge, because all what we do will be kept in mind that we don't do emissions, huge emissions. We control our emissions. We have the carbon footprint under control, and it will be a big challenge for those countries who have older systems, older infrastructure, and they would like to either convert it to new infrastructure is a big challenge, or if they want to, just keep using the old ones, they will be having more emissions. Our focus has always been to supply reliable, long-lasting and affordable products to the mid-segment of the market. We feel the mid-segment of the market is the biggest one, and to meet their requirements, because the mid-segment is very intelligent and they are very careful on how they spend the money. They have limited resources, but they have a lot to achieve. So as Meco, we have always focused on this segment, and there are several products during the time of design itself. We take care that they are designed efficiently, they are tooled efficiently, the electronics inside them is put into them properly, and the volumes are also for the large segment of the market. Since we do large volumes, we are able to control our costs and offer good value for money to our customers.